Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to take the masking skill we learned yesterday a little bit further in how we are going to use it to create a lovely intro video or a logo reveal or anything you want to use it for. As a matter of fact, in this video I'm about to show you, I use it in 3 or 4 different kinds of ways that you can also use it. Check this out. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Help push this channel to 1,000 subscribers before the end of August. I'm counting on you. Please like, share and comment. Let's get into the video without wasting more time. Alright, so let's create a new composition and just call this let's call this logo review or whatever, intro video or something. Let's just call it intro. All right, so the first thing we want to do is create. Now you know we have already learned how to create that circle effect, right? That circle burst effect. So we are just going to build on that. So I'm going to show you different ways you can use that effect now. So let's go now. So you create a circle like that, you come here and then you come to 1 second, just like I told us before. I like to start from the end. All right, so you create a keyframe. No, not on the move. We want to create a keyframe on the transform. All right, so okay, so you see move, transform, rotate, skew. All right, move, rotate, transform, skew. All right, don't forget. All right, so at 1 second, I want it to fill the screen like that. Don't worry about the color for now. All right, the color doesn't really matter. All right, so at the first frame, I want it to be out like that. Okay, so like that. So then I'm going to add, yes, like okay, let's make it this, ease in, ease out. Let's make it ease in and ease out like that. Okay, so when you give it a play, you have something like this. All right, so now the next thing you want to do now is I want to duplicate it. So I'll duplicate this, click on it, come to this point here, and then no, I've not clicked on it, click on it. All right, now come here and duplicate layer. We have duplicated it, so what I will do is I'll just stagger it a little bit to the middle of the first one like that, and then I'll change the color. I'll change this color to say yellow or something. All right, so if you give it a play now, you have something like this. You see? Now we want to duplicate it again, so I'll duplicate it again and then drag it to the middle like that again, like that. Okay, and then I'll finally make it white. I'll make this one now white. Okay, so we go back to the color where we started from. So when you give it a play, you're going to have something like this. All right, so you see you have that done now. So if you want, if it's too slow, you can adjust it. All right, because it looks like it's too slow for me, so I'll adjust it like that. Now give it a play, so you have that. Okay, now from here now you want to have I think I'll duplicate it one more time, but this time around I'm not going to allow it to fill the screen at this point. So what I'll do is I'll reduce it. Now don't forget the color is white, okay, so you might not see what it looks like, so just watch, but you can see the shape, right? So okay, so I'll just reduce it like that. I'll reduce it like that. I think that is enough. So now we can change the color to whatever we want. I'll just go with something bluish like that. Okay, so Nice. So now you have something like this. If you give it a play, Good. All right. Now, from there now, you can just add maybe your picture or anything, whatever it is. You see, we are still using just one circle. It's just one circle we have used to create all this now. All right. So I'll go and get a picture now. Say I'll grab any of my picture. Yeah, my favorite. Okay, so add that. And then what you want to do now is you want to crop it. Okay, you're going to crop it, and how you're going to do that is you create this circle, this very circle again, and then you duplicate it. I'll duplicate it, and then I'll bring it up. Click and hold, and come here, click and hold, and drag it up. All right, so you see that circle right there. We want to mask now. I hope you still remember how to mask. All right, so I'll bring that here. So the same place where this guy is. All right, now what you want to do is you click and hold, then you click this guy, and then you mask. Now we have that mask like that. So you want to edit the mask because this is not how you want it to look like. So you go into the mask now. You click on this mask, this group now that has been masked, and then you click on edit group. You see edit group here. Click on edit group, and then you can see your picture now. So click on the picture, and then you can come here, come to transform, and reduce the size of your picture like that. You get it now? Okay, so but that's not how I want it to look like. I want it to look like this, and then I want it to be this big, and then you come to this move, and then you drag it down like that. So you have a shape like that. So if you go out now, you see you have something like this, right? Which is actually nice, all right? So by the time you give it a play now, you see what we've got. We have a very beautiful intro video, like that, and then we have this. Now, so that is looking quite nice. That's looking quite awesome. All right. Now, the next thing you can also do is to create some accents. All right. Create some accents around. You can change this color if it doesn't make your picture pop. All right. You can change the color. You see. So do whatever works for you. I think the yellow is beautiful. Right. Good. All right. So, sorry. Another thing you can do now is you can actually create some accents around your video, your intro, using the same trick, using the same skill that we've already learned. So what is that trick now? You click on any of your circle, and then you duplicate it, and then you bring it somewhere outside. All right, let's click on move, and then I want to move it out like that. Now, I'm going to show you something very nice that you can do with this circle. We call it circle burst, all right? Okay, so now you have this. Don't forget our focus is on this guy. So you click on it again, you duplicate. You see, we're just duplicating, all right? So you duplicate it, and then you drag it a little to the side like this, all right? Now you change the color of the one on the top. All right, change the color of the one on the top. You can make it blue. All right, so for you to just see what is going on. All right, so if you check now, you see you have something like this. Okay, so you see that's like, you see something like that. Now what we want to do is we want to only see what is outside this blue circle. All right, we want to only see what is outside the blue circle. So what you'll do now is you click on these two circles, click on the first one, click and hold, then you click on the second one, and then you mask. But this time around, not in, you are masking out. So you mask out like that. So all you are left with now is this. Look at this, guys. You see? So you have something as simple and basic as that. So you have this now. So all you need to do now is you duplicate that, change the colors, and then place them around your composition. All right, so I can reduce the size. All right, reduce the size. So I have something like this. Beautiful. So bring it to, I'll shift it to the front a little bit. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to change the color. I'll change the color to say, guys, just change the color to anything you want, whatever works for you, okay? All right, so now I'll just duplicate that now, okay? So just duplicate it and then put it around your composition. So I'm going to pause the video now and then duplicate it and just place it around. I'll change the size, change the color, duplicate it and put it around my video so you can see what I have done. All right, so I'll pause the video now. So I have duplicated as much as I can. So I duplicated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I duplicated 5, and so this is what we have now. Okay, so we have something like this. Now the next thing I want to do so I can have a lot is I'm going to group all these accents that I created. All right, I'm going to group them together like this, and then this is what you use to group, just grouping, not masking. Now this is just group, right? So I group them together like that. So that's this group 1. Now I'm going to call it accents like that, and yeah, I'm done. So what I can do now is I'll just duplicate it and then spread it around. Okay, so I'll just duplicate and then spread around like that. Okay, so you have like a lot. Then I'll increase the size like that. Beautiful. Good. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll flip it so it doesn't come out on the same side. Okay, so you can flip it horizontally, you can flip it vertically, whatever rocks your boat. All right, so if I flip it like that, you see what we have now. Okay, so give it a play. So you have all that. So all that is going on, and your video is looking nice. You see, so do whatever works for you guys. I'll duplicate again, and then I'll drag it here. Good. So we have all that going on now. So if you give it a play, you see you have something like this, and then you have a very nice video. So what you want to do now is you want to, let's stop at 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds is perfect. All right, so I'll just remove all that, add these two, remove that, and then for this one, yeah, I'm going to make it longer. So yeah, it ends at 5 seconds. So the next thing you want to do now is you can just write your name, right? You can just bring in a name. Okay, so let's see, abstract graphics. Okay, abstract graphics. So I'll bring it to, I'll center align like that. Then I'll use another color like that, and then I'll pick my font. Simple. And then you bring your channel name down there. Okay, so don't forget, this is just you can take your time and make sure, if it is a tutorial, okay, if you can take your time and make sure it is perfect, So now something you can add to your title, your name, is an effect called the text effect, like that, text transformation. And then in Alight Motion you have presets, so you just click on fade up by letter, and then you have that. So what you need to do now is just bring it down like this to where you want it to be. And then let me just move my anchor point to the middle like that. Good. How to do that is you click on this. If you click on this once, you will be able to move. So if you click on it again, then you can move your anchor point. You see, click on it, move it, click on it, anchor point, click on it, move it, click on it, anchor point. You get the gist now. So that's how you do that. So with the effect we've added to our text now, you see we have something like this, right? And yeah, so to make it look nicer, because the background just look basic, you can get a background, any background you have, get a background and just put the background in like that, and you have a very, very nice. You can also bring in a circle like this, increase the circle, to its and then you come to your fill, off the fill, and then go to border and shadow, and then create a border line around it like that. See, so there is a ton of things you can do with Alight Motion, right? As long as it's animation, a lot of things you can do, guys, a lot of things. All right, so you drag that. I want to drag this to where this border came out. Okay, so something else you can do to make it interesting is you click on it and then come to effect. Now go to drawing an edge, and then come to drawing progress, and then I'll just click on draw gradually. This is a preset, draw gradually. All right, now if you give it a play, you see what we have done now. You see that circle just comes and just round it up like that. So that is how you create nice effects with the circles we created yesterday, guys. I think let me see if I can add a background. The white background is not looking nice for me, so let's see if I have any I have here. All right, so I'll drag that now to the bottom. Yeah, so if you give it a play now, so you have something like that, and then I'll bring it to, no, I think it's okay like this. Yeah. So the next thing I want to do is this white circle. I'm going to cut it. You see this white circle that fills the screen. Once it fills the screen, I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so I'll cut it where it fills the screen so that the background can show. So if you give it a play now, the yellow is bleeding through. All right. Okay. So what we'll do is we just click. We cut all of them. All right. Cut this one too. Yeah. So let's see what we have now. Yeah. Beautiful. So give it a play now. You see you have something like that. Now this one I'm going to fade it out. So how do you fade out? You come to click on it, come to opacity and blending, and then you see this thing is where you fade. You see that's your opacity. So at this point I want it to, from the start, from here, say from around here, yeah, I want it to be there, and then as it goes out I want it to fade out like that. So if you give it a play now, you see what we have. Beautiful. So we just have all that, and then the next thing we want to do, since we've changed our background, is we are going to let me increase that. Yeah, so we're going to change our text color, change the text color to white or whatever pops. Okay, so I think that works. Now guys, don't forget, you can just do whatever works for you. What I'm just trying to show you is the skill involved. All right, just the skills involved in what we have done. All right, so do whatever works for you and make sure you show me your work. Let me see what you have created. All right, so that's it guys for this wonderful and then you can just add an audio, add whatever, and you are good to go, right? Let me reduce, yeah, like that. So This is how you can use circles to create amazing stuff around your video, okay? So enjoy, guys. See you on the next one.